Okay, we're live. Chapter 21, I think, is correct of the Utenslug campaign. So, yes, last time the group took care of a number of the tasks that they were undergoing in the city of Yarder. First being getting a certain object from the cemetery in Yarder. They had successfully bid to win this particular object that they were going to get for the gatekeeper for the teleportation circle. But unfortunately, someone else in the Hand of Yer, the Underworld Thieves Guild, had actually promised it to another party. So there was apparently some conflict of interest. But the person that you bid to successfully, she took you to the cemetery where she knew where it was being hidden, and sure enough, you encountered the nice folks who were in the process of trying to break into the mausoleum where it was being held. Um, yeah, negotiations were definitely short, and
It broke down.
yeah, there really wasn't much
Didn't
there.
last long.
Yeah, it turned into a nice big brawl. You guys managed to take them out, and as promised, the Hand of Yarder let you into the mausoleum where there was a box containing an orb of devastation, which is an environmentally unstable object. It's basically a very potent magic item that can cause great damage to a very large area involving one of the four elements. This one actually was keyed to fire, so it was held inside a box with a rune that was keyed to water in order to counteract it. That's the word I was looking for. In any case, you got the box and you took it to the what's his name? The keeper of the teleportation gate, and he thanked you and put it safely aside and said that whenever you guys were ready, he would be willing to let you guys go through the teleportation gate to wherever you wish to go, one of the other nodes anyway. But you guys weren't quite ready. You still had some unfinished business. Specifically, you were going to try and figure out what happened with the kidnapping and what was going on with the people disappearing from town. So you had found out previously that it seemed likely that whatever was going on here, it was somehow focused on the Grand Dame, which was a great gambling riverboat gambling ship that tracks a lot of real snotty aristocratic types that love to go and spend money and hobnob and pretend that they're much better people than they actually are. So you guys felt you'd fit right in with that. You
Obviously.
Yes, actually, what you decided to do, you were going to split the party in two. Half of you had means of getting aboard the ship using stealth of some sort, and the rest of you, I believe it was Groot, Serendial, and Valdry that you were able to get on board using stealth. Samril and Mirror, you, along with the butler, Kamed, posed as aristocrats, wearing just aristocratic clothing and basically tried to pass yourselves off as regular guests, which you did successfully. So you were allowed on board, although, again, you do not have weapons or armor on you. And I cleared this up with Kyle before the session, but he was saying that he believes that you guys stashed them at the manor before you left. Just wanted to confirm that that was indeed the case.
My weapons and armor are on me.
Right. Those of you that were able to enter the ship with stealth, you can... Well, the thing is, though, is if you're walking around with weapons and armor in plain sight, you would be called off and probably escorted off the ship. Groot, I know you're in like spider form or you were on spider form.
I am in spider form. I'm in Kyle's coat pocket or something.
I think you were in Mirror's. Actually, I think you were in Mirror's collar at least for a while because he was going to squash you.
I'll be in whomever.
Valdry is going in with nothing but his spells.
Okay, and I know Serendial, you said that you were mainly spell casting, so.
Yeah, I'll bring my melee weapon, which I believe is a rapier. Not that I use it very often.
So where are you going to
with a rapier? Yeah.
Where are you going to hide this? Because if you're seen with
in my butt,
if you're seen with a weapon, you will be escorted off the ship.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll just bring my dagger.
Yeah, dagger you could hide if you wanted to hide that.
I
as
just
well.
want to have something just in case.
Okay. And Groot, you're in shapeshifted form. You're fine, but if you were to revert, are you just going to improvise or?
I would improvise.
Okay. So in any case,
At-
we left off last session with you guys essentially entering the main, I don't know what you would call it, the main deck of the main gambling area of the Grand Dame. I'm going to move you to that map now. And it's kind of a busy map, but you guys are... Oh, it does the sea ship thing again, which doesn't record annoyingly, but oh well. So you guys entered this busy section here. There are a number of guests all over the place. Groot, I know I have you kind of off to the side, but I think that's just because you're riding on Mirror's
Yep.
color. So in this room, yes, there are tons of guests. And in particular, you did notice at the far end, there is a woman actually wearing purple, which kind of rings a bell. This woman here looks to be an employee. She was the one that was offering to exchange gold pieces for the golden geese, which is basically a token that you can use for gambling. So you pay her for the tokens at the beginning of the night, and at the end of the night when the ship docks, you can exchange any golden geese you may have remaining back for gold. So
Does that work for drink and food, or is that all included in the?
I believe that actually you don't have to pay for any food and drink. That's kind of like
Okay.
Vegas, where they'll
Yeah.
be walking around with serving trays and letting you. They don't really have
cigarette?
they don't really have like a dining hall or anything, so it's mainly like hors d'oeuvres and stuff like that. But
Okay.
so that's where you are. There's also a couple of games that gambling games that I detailed for the party. They are actually in player handouts. If you wish to take a look, you can certainly do so. There's a game called Kobold's Knuckles, which is basically like blackjack, and there's a game called Sava, which is kind of like chess. And obviously, you don't have to sit through and play all of this if you don't want to, but it is kind of a way to actually earn some money if you wish to, as well as actually rolling some dice. Just pass the time.
I'm just going to observe, see if there's anyone of note or suspicious or.
Well, I would play Kobold's Knuckles.
Kobold's
for
Knuckles.
sure.
Okay, so you head off to one of these tables where it looks like they're playing this again. There's a couple people probably sitting.
Aren't we heading to that lady?
Well, I don't know. That's
yeah,
where
eventually, yeah.
this is where we kind of left off. So I'm leaving it up to you guys as to what you would like to do.
Well, I think first we were heading back by her because didn't she like looked at us or something?
Yeah, so Valdry is going to get a beverage and just kind of mingle and observe, just to kind of see what she's doing and who's going in and around her, just watching at this point.
Okay.
I wanted to go back by her and see if are they playing games at that table, like where
Yeah,
she
well,
is,
she
or-
did not really specifically make eye contact with you. You just noticed her because she's she's gorgeous, but she's wearing a very opulent-looking purple dress, and specifically, you remember that.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah. What's his name? The Arton.
Yes.
He described
Yes,
that
what
as
is
one
fate?
of the few things that he remembered about the night he disappeared was the purple lady. But she
And
actually
that-
is sitting with an older gentleman
Yeah.
who's really foppishly dressed. Actually, kind of gaudy dress. This older dude. It looks like she's playing a game of Sava with him.
Oh, they're playing Saba. Then I'd probably go to a different table.
And we
Well,
are
I mean,
looking
technically,
for
I
and we are
came in
looking
here-
for the
What?
I'm just trying to remember what I know it's a family heirloom piece of jewelry, right?
Yes.
That we're trying to recover.
Right. Well, you're specifically. I mean, if you're doing this to figure out why these people are disappearing. As that's part of the payment of the job. The other is to specifically to require, the family heirloom pendant.
Gotcha.
Excuse me. So
I came in here with Mirror and a bodyguard, so I probably wouldn't go talk to her because that would seem weird that I came with a woman and I'm trying to.
Here, honey, I'm gonna go gamble. You can sit and wait in the car.
Yeah.
Go sit in
I
the
wouldn't want to
boat.
make it seem like I'm trying to get her attention. I think someone in our party possibly should try to get her attention and maybe seem like a good target, but I'm with a woman, so it probably I don't know if she would target me because of that.
She was flirting at me, by the way.
Oh, was she flirting at you?
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
Well, Mirror, you can do that.
I just made Komed controllable by all you guys by the way. So if you want to move around with you, if you want, he
Stand
does he have
in the
any?
water.
Yeah, he doesn't have any weapons with him. He normally works with. Well, he says he has experience with weapons, but all of his weapons are also at the manor. So yeah, he's unarmed as well. Yeah, there are numerous very interesting characters here. Like I said, they're all generally, you can tell they're all upper class, and most of them know it. Most of them look like they're here to gamble, but you hear lots of conversation about political families and machinations, and people generally trying to one up each other or curry favor from one another, that sort of thing. But it looks like most of them are actually here to, gamble.
Is the boat staying docked?
No, I was just gonna say, actually, you hear like a call from the dock, and then there's a sound of not a whistle, but a signal coming from below decks, and you hear the sound of like oars being pulled, and you can tell
Drums.
the boat is starting. Yeah, boom, boom.
On the board here, one other person stands out. Does that person stand out to us as players as well, or is that just?
She was
As
the
a-
one that was exchanging the golden
Okay.
geese for.
Okay.
She was the
she's
purple
the-
dress lady,
she's
right?
the-
No,
No,
this is
no.
the purple dress.
That's the
Oh,
purple
okay.
This is the one
lady.
exchanging.
Yeah, she
That's
actually
okay.
is moving
Got it,
frequently
in
in and
order.
out of the room, but she's generally
Okay.
there about like at least every half hour or so. She'll cycle back into the room.
Hey, Paul, sorry, I do remember this conversation now. I did leave my weapons behind. I wrote it down in my notes.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That's
Yep,
okay. At the
yep.
mansion with everyone else's.
Yeah, wherever everybody else did. 'cause-
Okay. Yeah, I don't think we specified where you stashed them, but I think everyone agreed they'd be at the mansion before you left.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
that's
because
cool.
they told us before we left that we couldn't bring weapons, so why would we
Yes.
not leave it there? I think that makes sense.
It wasn't none of that was a surprise to you. Yeah, otherwise though, it's one person is as goofy looking as the next or strange looking as the next. So a few of them try to engage you in conversation, but a lot of them are staying focused on the gaming or on the gambling, I should say. They do.
So I'd like to just sit down at a table that's playing Kobold's Knuckles.
Okay.
Then, for me, I don't know what everyone else is doing.
I'm gonna study people playing Sava to see how they go about it.
Okay. So
Are you gonna study the lady in purple? She's playing it.
Sure.
I will. Yeah.
She's a lady and in purple, so definitely.
okay.
That's everything Tim likes. Or what's your character? I don't remember.
Serendia.
Serendial. That's everything Serendial likes. You're the only one without your character on your name. So
Oh,
I always
don't I have
forget
any?
your name.
Oh, I don't have my.
Yeah, on Roll20, I see everyone else's character name. but I
Oh,
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't
on
see
the
my
names
character name? I see it.
No, it just says
No,
Timothy G.
on
I
the
don't
tags
see
at
it.
the bottom of the
on
screen.
Tags at the
the
bottom.
tags at the
Oh,
very
I
bottom.
see.
So I always forget what your character's name is because everyone else's I look and see
His
there.
name his
Oh,
name is
that's because
Synonym
that-
or something like that, isn't it?
What's that?
It's synonym, right? Or
Synonym.
siren,
Serendial.
siren head, or
It's
Synonym.
right here.
Synonym.
Synonym.
Cinnamon, his
Cinnamon will be my
Pole
stripper name
dancing
in the next
alias.
campaign.
Pole dancing. Yeah, you should have gone and posed as an employee then. Okay, so Kobold's Knuckles. Samuel, you sit down. The rules again are in that shared document in the what's it called? It's the knowledge pane. What the journals? Thank you.
Yeah, it's called Gambling on the Grand Dame.
Yes, it is.
I've got it open.
So, since we don't have a screen, I would be the dealer, and what I'll do is I'll just roll 1d6, and then whatever the next d4 is, I'll roll after you make yours. So,
And so let me oh yeah, so I see the D6, yeah, but
right. So
the
first,
D4 I don't
I
know.
believe that you guys did do some exchanging to buy some tokens when you went in. I can't remember how
Yep.
many, but I'm assuming you put them on your character sheet. So first, you need to make a bet. Minimum bet is 1 golden goose.
yeah, I exchanged 100 of them. So
Yeah, I think I did 100 as well.
I'll just bet 5.
Okay. So 5, and then I, as the dealer, I'll roll 1d6 out in the open. So I got a 5, and then pretend I secretly rolled a d4, which I'll just do after that. But now each one who wants to play will roll 1d6 and 1d4 out in the open. Actually, I think you guys were supposed to go first, but that's fine.
Damn it. Does that work?
Yep.
Aha.
So 6. All right, so you got 6. Dealer got 5. So now you guys can each roll an additional d4 until you don't want to. Basically, if you exceed 10, you lose your bet.
I'm gonna obviously roll another D4, and I'm gonna stop there.
Okay, at 10. So you've not exceeded 10. Since I'm the only other one playing, so I'll roll the 1d4 now. 3, 8. So yes, you won that one.
Yay.
So you get basically 100% of your bet.
Okay, so I get an additional 5.
Oh wait, let me see. Let me see here. How does this work? The dealer rolls until they have 8 or higher. If the result exceeds 10, when the player any result lower than the dealers lose their bets, players with the same total reclaim, and players with the result higher gain 100%. All right, so you basically doubled your money. That's simple enough.
Woo!
All right.
Sweet.
Let me know how many hands that you want to play.
Good job, honey.
You gotta play nice things now, right?
I must,
I'll
I
just
must
play.
be your lucky charm.
Blanche
so I'm
Devereaux
gonna
here
bet-
playing.
I've always depended upon the kindness of strangers.
I'm just gonna bet 10 and play one more hand for now. I don't know.
Okay, so this
I
time
don't
you
want to
start.
play a lot.
Okay, you go ahead and start this time. So roll 1d6 and 1d4.
Oof.
Ooh,
That's
2.
a yikes.
Let's see.
Snake eyes.
Dealer gets 1. Okay, so now
right.
you can roll as many d4s as you want.
So I'm at
4.
4. Whoa. Okay. I don't.
14D.
That didn't count.
I hit him in the wrong
Cock
order
die.
apparently. That's a 17. All right, whatever. I'll do it again.
7.
Or 7. I mean, sorry.
7.
Ah, I busted.
Lost.
Oh, boom! You lost it. And just to be honest here, the dealer got basically 2,
Wow.
so he would have had to
Wow.
roll. What is up?
What the?
Roll 20. What the hell?
Are you doing something right? What is
No,
that?
I'm just toggling the same. It just rolled 3 ones in a no, 4 ones in a
4
row.
ones in a row for you.
Wow, glad I'm not
Wow.
in combat. Jesus. Okay. Anyway, yes, you busted onto that one. So
All right.
you
I don't want to waste.
basically
time
made out
playing.
even in terms of your money. Tim,
Yeah, I don't want to waste other time playing.
Sorendil, so you're watching this purple lady playing Sava against this guy. You can pick up the rules pretty quickly. Why don't you go ahead and make an intelligence check?
I are smart.
I are smart.
I have a +4 intelligence. I rolled a 2.
Wow.
Jeez.
I do not
You
feel
don't
confident
see
enough to jump
shit.
in.
No,
Yeah,
well,
I
you
don't know about
you
that.
kind of get the hint.
Actually,
You can kind of see how the game works anyway, but basically enough to intuit the rules. Um,
well,
and
he is all the way across the room, so I wouldn't
Yeah, maybe
Alright,
you should have
see
stood
much
Maybe I
closer.
should get closer.
well, after that, you see these games last about 30 minutes each. So eventually, this game does end, and once it does, the older gentleman who's sitting playing with the purple lady kind of pushes back and says, I don't know how you do it, Lady Italia. You seem to know exactly what's going on in my head and what my every move is before I do it myself. But I have to beg your
I s-
leave now and thank you for the game."
I say to her, well, perhaps I could challenge you since my head is typically empty.
She looks over at you and kind of chortles a little bit. Not making fun of you, but she found it genuinely funny. And so she says, yes, please, why don't you join in? Thank you, Lord Hubert. Until next time, please do enjoy yourself. And yeah, so the older guy gets up and leaves, and she starts arranging the pieces and says, so what? It's the first time I've seen you here on the Grand Dame. Are you new?
Yes, I'm recent to town.
Oh, we do get visitors
Traveling,
here from time to time. I generally like to spend my weekends here because it's so relaxing and find it generally profitable. I think I'm fairly decent at the game, but I'll try to go easy on you.
I would appreciate that.
So,
So I only cashed in 50. So how much was
minimum
how
bet's
many
Did we
five
golden
take it
gold.
out of our old gold or did we take it out of party loot?
I thought we took it out of well, I don't remember.
I
Did we
don't
take it out
remember.
of party loot
I don't remember either.
or personal? I think I took it out of my personal actually.
Yeah,
So
I think personal.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I must have only taken 50.
So what is the bet? I'll say
I
I'll
thought
put
you
down.
all did pretty low amounts.
Yeah, I did like 50 gold. So how many is that?
The golden geese. Oh God, I had the exchange rate up here. I think it was
I thought it was
10.
1-to-1, wasn't it?
No.
No, it was like 1 per 10. Oh, this document
Something like that.
is not searchable. It's so annoying. Hang on.
Was it 1 per 10? Because I definitely didn't do 100. I don't know.
I could be wrong
gold.
on that. Let me
I
double
thought
check.
it
No,
was
I think it's the
1-to-1.
other way around. I think
Or,
it
10.
costs 10 to buy one.
Goose. Oh, what the hell? This is not it at all.
I could have swore it was 1-to-1, but it was just that they were the goose coins, so you couldn't use regular gold pieces.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
No,
what
I
I
thought there was an
too.
exchange.
There
rate
was an
for them.
exchange, though. I can't.
Mm.
Frickin' A. I will have to find this before you do this.
Okay. I thought it was more than 1 gold per golden goose.
A single golden goose costs 10 gold.
Yep, 10 gold. So I have 5 golden geese. And it's a minimum 5 golden geese bet. So I'll place down 5 golden geese.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have that much then.
Oh, okay.
I had 30 golden keys,
Okay.
which is still enough for my bets.
Yes,
but...
yeah, you still covered your bet, but yeah, it was 10 gold. I thought that's what it was, but it took me forever to find it because what I was looking at isn't searchable by text, which is annoying as hell.
Okay, so first I have to make a Sava? What's a Sava check?
Well, no, first you give your bet. So the Lady Talia
Yeah.
says she is going to bet 10 golden geese.
Oh, her name is Talia.
Oh. Well, I only have 5. So
Yeah, the
that's
minimum
gonna
bet
make
is
it-
5, so you're fine. So if you
All
bet
right,
5,
all right. Okay.
Serendil. I'm just writing this in here so I can remember. That's 5.
I assumed they had. Yeah, the winner claims the loser's bet. So wouldn't you bet the same amount? Why would she bet more?
Yeah.
Seems dumb of her.
Or she said she was taking it easy on me.
Oh, she just thinks she's that good that she bets double yours.
She's seen my die rolls. I don't think she's worried.
Okay, so the first roll is basically an intelligence Sava check, which basically means since you're not proficient at Sava, you make a straight up intelligence check without your proficiency bonus.
I see. There we go.
Holy crap.
Wow.
All right, there you go.
And
That's a roll.
Okay. I'm going to roll for her.
Combine the totals too. Jeez.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna give him a bardic inspiration.
Ooh,
can
thank
use.
you.
So you
And
basically
I saw
how are you doing this? I want you to describe how you're performing this.
Yeah.
Well, so I
too.
don't. How does bardic inspiration?
Well, you have to perform it, don't you, to
Well,
give me the
it's not like a spell though. Like I don't have
No,
to chant.
it's not a
something.
it's
No,
not an
but
actual spell,
song
but it's
or
it's something involving your bardic ability. So I want you to describe how that works.
Yeah. Well, so I
It'd be
have my little
noticeable.
harp on me, so it involves me kind of strumming my harp behind him, playing a song.
brave
kinda
Sir
inspired-
Robin, bravely planned.
Yes, brave Sir Robin behind him, to kind of inspire him.
Okay, I get it. So you basically get up from your table of blackjack and start approaching.
Yeah, and just kind of standing behind, interested in the game, and I'm just kind of playing my harp.
Okay, so I just had to excuse me. Okay, so the second roll is wisdom insight check.
All right. And what is your bardic inspiration, Kyle? Because I might need it. I'll take my inspiration on this one. Because what the hell,
All right.
right? Natural 20.
All right.
It's a D8.
D8? Okay, thank you.
So that was a natural 20. So you have a +0 on your
Wisdom.
wisdom. So you got a natural 20. Are you going to take the bardic inspiration as well?
No, I'll save it for the last.
Okay. All
I
right.
think it's a total of the 3 rolls,
Yeah,
so
it's
it
a
doesn't
total of
really
the 3
matter.
rolls.
Yeah,
when
if
you
you get a
use
good
it.
roll on. Oh, she actually did not do great on that at all.
Okay, and then a charisma.
Yeah.
Deception, it looks like.
Charisma deception would be the last one.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna take the bardic inspiration on that one. I will take the bardic inspiration.
Yeah, add a 7 to that. You're gonna
Yeah, I'll take the 7 on top. So that's 43, 51.
Excellent.
51
That's-
total.
That's
Nice.
That's why I saved the bardic inspiration. Although it
wise
doesn't matter.
decisions.
I mean, it gets added in no matter when you take it, but
Yeah, it just makes me feel better.
Okay, let me just see here.
Double ones. I mean, that's just harsh.
That is pretty harsh. Well, she actually got a really bad roll on her second roll, so. All right. So at the end of the game,
51.
her combined total was 48.
oh,
Oh,
that
so I
bardic
won.
inspiration
51.
won it for you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
So yes, you actually gain her entire bet, which was 10 golden geese.
Yeah.
I said, well, madam, it appears your golden geese are cooked.
Okay, give yourself another inspiration for that.
I say
'Cause-
thank you for the game. Perhaps another game later this evening,
Yes,
or other conversation.
yes, I would very much like that.
Well,
What are you
Walter's
in
been
town
looking at
for, out of
these.
curiosity?
Oh, I'm a visitor from the Feywild and exploring your world.
Wow. What brings you to Yarder specifically? It's not the first place I would think someone as exotic as yourself would make a beeline towards.
Well, it's not the first place I visited. I'm on my way to another locale, let's say. This is just a way station along the route. What about yourself? Where are you from? Are you from here?
I'm from Yarder. I've born and raised here, and as I said, this is probably one of the best ways I've found to A, make money while B, relaxing, and C, just she kind of like gestures to the various people gathered here. For sheer entertainment value alone, there's nothing better than watching a bunch of rich assholes lose their money.
I say, quite right. Quite right.
Well, yes.
While this is
Perhaps later we shall have more discussions. I
I'll be
bid
looking
you
forward to it.
adieu for now.
So while that he's talking to her, Valdry is going to quietly cast Detect Magic and take a look around the room and specifically gaze at her to see if I can see if anything's coming off of her, just out of curiosity, or if there's anything in this room.
Anything's coming off of her.
Wait
Well,
until I take her to the back of the
Maybe
ship
that's
later.
Rush.
Well, let me see.
Remember, she was eyeballing Mirror, so
Yeah. I
Set.
got early birthday presents from my wifey.
Oh,
Good and plenty, and a diet due. How about
breakfast of champions.
that? Yeah.
The dinner of champions.
Okay, so you, if you're casting Detect Magic, is it normally that has a verbal and a somatic spell component. So it's going to be really tough for you to do this out of the open. Were- were you-
Okay, so I might. All right, so I will.
I mean, if you want to try, you can. Basically, you'd have to kind of like make a stealth check, and
Yeah,
verbal
no,
part?
I'll actually go out
Actually-
and pretend like I'm looking at the pretty water and cast it out there, and then
Well, I
come
was
back
gonna
into
say,
the room.
You could just sing the verbal parts in song to my music.
I
that
could
probably
be
would not
like Rain
produce the
Man,
intended
yeah.
effect.
It could be like Rain Man. Yeah, definitely doing this. Definitely doing this. Yeah, definitely doing this. Yeah. Uh-oh, forgot the spell. Uh-oh, forgot the spell.
103 toothpicks.
Definitely 103. Definitely 103. Sava sucks. Yeah, definitely Sava sucks.
You cast Detect Magic. You re-enter the room, and kind of generally scan it about. I'm trying to think if there's anything in here that would
30-foot range.
light.
Yeah, because it lasts 10 minutes. So
Yeah.
You got tons of time. Holy crap.
You actually don't detect any magic in the area in general. Let's see. Actually, so as Serendial is in the process of getting up, another gentleman wanders up and asks the Lady Italia if he can join her in a game of Sava, which, you know, she greets him pretty much just as warmly as she greeted you, Serendial, and agrees to join in a game with him. So as you're watching her play, she's playing just as well as she did before, slightly different moves, possibly for, you know, adjustments in the different opponent. You actually do get a sense of magic emanating from her.
Okay.
My guess is she's casting some spell to read their moves.
Something. So I'll try and catch Serendial's eye,
All right.
and you know, to kind of beckon him over, and not to make it obvious, but as he walks by me, I'm going to say, she's pinging some sort of magic right now.
I just give him a curt little nod.
Were
Like-
you trying to be surreptitious about your scanning of her, or did you not care if she?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then I
Yeah.
will.
No.
then you
Yeah.
will want to
No.
make
I,
a
w-
stealth.
I was in looking at her like this.
He actually moves within
Right-
6 inches of her.
Yeah,
and
right in
just
her face.
glares.
Excuse
Go
me.
ahead, what are you doing?
I'm
do
gonna
it.
have to probe your face for a moment here.
Vulcan mind meld.
Why are you using magic right now?
Yeah. What are you doing? Are you
Oh.
cheating?
Yeah, that sucked. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Hey, what?
I'm sorry. My brain just completely shut down there for a second.
Stealth?
Yeah.
All right. Stealth a skill check.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oof.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Oh.
take my inspiration.
Okay, you're gonna take your inspiration for that. All right. So,
Yeah.
there's a moment where it looks like she kind of notices what you're doing, and you kind of go, "Oh, no." And by the time you turn back, she's back to her game. So, you think you got away with that. In any case, yes, you're
Don't
able to
mention the
tell
church,
that
Don't mention the war.
it looks like whatever she's casting is some. If she's not, you don't see her waving her arms or anything. So whatever it is, you figure it must be some sort of innate ability.
Yeah.
But you definitely get the aura of divination magic.
Okay. All right.
So you pull Sorrendiel aside and convey that to him.
Yep.
Sorrendiel, what?
Yep.
What do you do in response?
I just nod as he mentions it.
Oh, of
I don't know,
course.
what do you-
And I still beat her.
Well, duh.
No, I just sort of nod as if I'm like,
Acknowledge. Yep.
"Hello, madam," but because I don't want to appear that we're all together.
Right. Yeah. Yes.
Who the hell are you?
I'm just like, "Yes,
How dare you whisper
howdy,
it
madam."
here?
Letting him know that I got it. Letting her know that I got it. Yep,
Yeah.
got it.
Do I know you? Okay.
And Groot is still a spider, right?
Yep, Groot is still a spider. Mirror, are you just kind of hanging out
in Mirror's
here?
Pocket?
Yeah, I'm being the good wife of Samrel.
As I sit there playing my harp, ignoring you.
Yeah, pretty much wooing this woman. That's you've never.
Well, I'm
met
not
before.
wooing her. It's nothing to do with her. I was actually helping Sorrendiel was the whole point.
I know. It's kind of like randomly
What's,
set up this harp behind. Oh, it's like a miniature harp. It's
I
not-
have like a hand harp.
it's-
And I go by Samuel and whisper a thanks.
What was the guy in the corner there? What are they playing?
Yeah. Who is that? The guy, Sir Hubert or whatever?
Yeah, sure. Well, let's say
Yeah,
that's
he-
him. He is playing. He's trying now his hand at Kobold Knuckles.
All right,
I'm gonna kind of
I'll
start
hop at the table.
moseying on over towards that direction. In fact, I'll take a seat at this table with my beverage.
Okay. Are you just going to watch her?
Kind of between her and looking at Sir Hubert at this point.
Okay.
I may get up and I'll watch his game, and maybe if I see an opportunity, I'll go over and say, mind if I join you, friend, but not just right yet.
Okay. Mirror, you said you were going to join Lord Hubert at his table. Are you going to actually join in
Yeah.
a game of Kobold Knuckles with him?
Sure.
All right. He sees you sit down, and you see his eyes just kind of crawl all over your dress. Like, okay, I can get lucky with her. In any case, yes, you're not really playing against him. Again, this is like blackjack, so
Right.
everyone makes a bet. He is going to bet 5 golden geese. What are you going to bet?
I need to get golden geese. I didn't earlier.
Oh,
So
well, if you want to wait until, this woman who
Yeah, the-
introduced
the
herself
lady
previously
comes.
as Pao Ming, she enters. She regularly walks past, so you're able to get her attention if you want.
yeah, I'll-
She approaches
I'll
you
do
and says
5
some golden
as well.
geese.
please.
And how
I'd
much did
give
you
her
want?
100 gold.
Okay, so 10
100
golden
gold.
geese.
Yep.
All right, she takes your 100 gold, gives you 10 of the coins, or 10 of the golden goose tokens. She starts to pull away and she stops and kind of looks at you for a second. She says, "Do I know you from somewhere?"
Well, I doubt it.
Hmm.
I'm from Waterdeep.
Interesting. And she turns and starts walking away.
Do I recognize her?
You blew it, man.
Make a knowledge insight check.
All right.
Knowledge. I'm sorry. Wisdom insight check.
Yeah.
That's like combining two different skills. Make an insight check. A wisdom insight check.
It's pulling up. I didn't have my character up yet. While that loads, do you want me to roll a 6?
First, okay, for the game, yeah. First, how much are you going to bet?
5. That's the minimum, right?
I believe so for both. Let me double check. No, for Kobold's Knuckles, minimum is 1 golden goose.
No, I'll do 2.
Dope. Okay, so then, yes, each player rolls 1d6 and 1d4 out in the open.
All right. Where's the dice thing? Oh, way over here. Okay, we in the
Okay.
4.
And yeah, d6 and a d4. Okay, so you got 9 total.
Yep.
Lord Hubert,
Why isn't my character sheet loading? What the
I-
hell?
so Lord Hubert,
Ugh,
Lord Hubert,
nothing is working. There.
Lord Hubert rolled a 7. The dealer,
Nice.
back. Come on. There you go. Dealer rolled a 3. So
Oh.
now you can each roll an additional d4 as long as you don't go over 10.
Yeah, I have a 9, so I'm gonna stay.
All right. Lord Hubert is going to roll another d4. He got a 4. But he's out.
He busts.
Bye.
Yep.
Okay, so now the dealer's additional d4 was a 2. So he started out with a 7. So he got up to 9.
No, that's Lord Hubert.
Wait. Nope, I'm sorry, you're
The
right.
3.
3. Yeah, I,
Dealer rolled a 3.
Yep.
Yep.
I can't
The
color
dealer's
code
at
my
a
rolls.
5.
I'm having trouble.
Yeah.
So 5. So he's going to keep rolling until he gets 8. So 7. All right. So
That's
9.
a tie.
So it looks like it's a tie. So Lord Hubert lost. You and the dealer tied.
So the bet pushes.
Yeah, let me see. If any players with the same total as the dealer reclaim their bets.
Take your money
So you
back.
basically get your money back.
All right, I gotta. My character sheet isn't loading, so I gotta quit out of here
Now roll 20.
and
Okay.
reload.
Okay. So
I'll be back.
all right. So Valdry, you are sitting observing the Lady Italia. She finishes up her game with the other gentleman. And as soon as she's done with that game, she actually gets up and walks over and sits down at the table next to you. And says,
She sits down at the same table,
yeah,
right?
exactly, at the same table.
Okay.
And she says, oh, greetings.
I'm gonna restart. I'll be back.
Madam.
I'm sorry, I missed that. What was that?
I said, greetings to you, madam.
I couldn't help but notice you were observing me very closely earlier.
Well, I just could tell the skill that you had as a player, and just admiring that skill. I am not lucky, and I am not skilled, so I always find it fascinating to watch people who are. I say I wish I were. I wish I were that skilled.
Well, I'd be more than happy to try your luck in a game. We could even do one without a bet if you prefer. I'd be more than happy to front your
Well-
first round, in other words.
Well, that's very generous and kind of you. I think that would be enjoyable.
Ah, well, excellent. She goes over and picks up the Sava set and brings it over to the table and plunks it down and proceeds to go ahead and set it up. She says, do you need any explanation on the rules, or?
Please, if you would, if be so kind.
All right, so she starts going over the rules again. It's a draw-based game, kind of intelligence / wisdom / charisma combination. After she's done doing that and verifies that you actually understand what's going on, she goes ahead and starts the match. So first, go ahead and make an intelligence Sava check, which you would be unproficient, so just intelligence check.
Okay. Get back over here. Right screen. Intelligence. Yeah, I'm good at this. So just an intelligence saving throw.
No, just an intelligence check, which would just be
Yeah,
clicking.
regular
Gotcha.
intelligence.
Oof. I'm dumber than a bag of hammers.
Well, you get 3 rolls, so don't despair just yet.
Yep.
Second is a wisdom insight check.
That I should be a little bit better at. Hopefully. Yep, take the first one.
Okay, yes, that's 24 would be good. And as the game enters the final stretch, you're talking, by the way, while you're playing, and she's, making light conversation, like, how are you? What are you doing in town? And what are you up to here? What brings you to the Grand Dame? I keep wanting to call it the Great Dane.
What brings you to the Great Dane?
The Grand Dame.
And I relate. I'm traveling through. I'm kind of a student, and I'm on my way, and I like to stop in various towns and learn what I can. And I saw this fantastic looking ship, and I managed to get picked to come on.
You got picked by whom?
Oh, who's he was a captain-looking fellow or something like that. I don't know. He seemed to like the way I look and allowed me on the ship.
Oh, he allowed you. Yes. Well, yeah. Nelvin can be kind of a stickler. Were you not on the guest list or the invitee list?
I was not, but he took pity upon me. I
Hmm.
explained my situation, and for whatever reason, he allowed me on.
You must be convincing. Nelvin never does that.
Well, what I lack in skill at games and luck, somehow I seem to inspire people to take chances on me.
And on that note, go ahead and make a charisma deception check as part of the Sava game. Not necessarily what you were saying, but
Yep. Let's see. Charisma. Deception. No, deception.
Oof.
Not so hot. You're lying through your teeth. And in my head, I'm thinking, okay, I might need to fling a command spell here in a second.
Well, what was your total then? Looks like. Well, you have 2 insights.
27, 38.
38. Okay, yeah, she would have gotten a 50 if she had actually not fronted the amount for the bets.
Mhm.
But she says you actually did very good for a beginning, first time player, so, and she's more than happy to continue playing. But any further matches, she would let you make your own bet, wager your own
Yep.
funds, if you
Yep. And I say, well, you were so kind. I will try. Let's have a real game.
will. Okay, so she is going to again put up 10 golden geese. Minimum bet is
And I'll
5.
put up 5
Okay,
since I'm a poor traveler.
all right. So we get an
Poor-ish.
first is an intelligence check.
All right, come on. Let's roll better this time. Roll 20, you piece of. That's a little bit better.
Yeah. Then a wisdom insight check.
There we go.
Ooh, nice. And then a charisma deception check.
There we
There you
go.
Yeah, that's much better.
So that would be 57 for me.
Wow, you beat her by 1.
Wow.
Wow,
Good
she is
job.
actually very impressed. So you basically get you take her 10 gold.
Yeah.
Or 10 golden geese, I should say. So you now have. What did you have before? I can't remember how many you got.
I had 5 geese, so now I have 15 geese.
Yes, you are swimming in geese.
I am swimming in geese. And I say that was very enjoyable, and I can only chalk it up to your fine instruction
Oh,
that you gave me. So thank you so much.
Sure.
And I'm sorry I did not catch your name.
I am Italia.
Natalia, and I say I am Barathon.
Barathon. Very pleased to meet you, Barathon. How do you spell that?
I am going Barethon. Why
Okay,
not?
close.
Yeah, or that
It's
way
like-
too.
It's like marathon, but marathon.
Oh. Barathon.
Yeah,
Har har har.
with
No,
the
fir-
dashes
the
included.
first one, smartass.
Oops.
Barathong.
That's close.
Marathon. That's the one.
That's the one.
Okay. Yeah, she thanks you kindly for your kind comments, and she then says if you'll excuse her, she needs to go powder her nose, and gets up.
My lady.
Yeah.
So I'm going to kind of saunter over towards Mirror again, and I'm going to sit down at a table and, maybe try to tell him to have him beckon to join me. Hey, stranger, funny seeing you here. Come join me. You look interesting.
Mirror or
Serendial.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said mirror. I don't know what's going on. My ears are broke.
So then I beckon for some drinks. Says, please, a drink for my friend who's joining me here, and blah blah blah, and all that good stuff.
Okay. Yeah, Pao Meng brings you over some drinks. And just as quickly leaves again.
So, I basically say what she pushed me. She asked me how I got on the boat, and somehow I was able to bluff my way through it. I batted my my topaz eyes at her, and it seemed to do the trick. But I managed to take 10 geese off of her. Sheer dumb luck. But yeah. So I said, have you noticed anything about her? Anything more than what I've seen?
Tim?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
No. I've just been watching. Have I noticed anything? Seen anything? Because
You have not
I'm-
noticed. Well, I mean, you've been kind of paying close attention to her. You can tell that she's very
right.
skilled at the game. You didn't really directly observe anything magical because you weren't observant
Right.
of this.
I never detect magic or
No.
anything, but
And yeah, your spell would have expired, Valdry, by the time she had walked over to you. So, yeah, that's really about all you haven't really noticed anything unusual besides what was his.
No. Did you notice anything when you were playing with her? Anything weird or out of the ordinary?
I did not. She was generous and fronted me the first game to teach me the game, which I lost badly, and then the second time I put my money down and I managed to win.
Beat her by 1. So it's a close.
All right,
battle.
I'm back.
Okay.
Oh, damn it.
So I guess, long story short, what else did you guys plan to do while you were on this ship?
I mean,
Well, are we out at sea yet? I mean, did
Yes,
we
you've
Oh,
been
yeah.
out at sea now for
Oh,
a couple hours.
wow.
Well, you're not out
Oh,
at sea.
alright.
You're actually running along this river.
River,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, right, out on the water.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's the purple lady was involved in some kind of kidnapping, or we
Right.
suspect.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're just sort of waiting for something to happen, or to notice something.
See if she makes a mark with some of the
Yeah.
other patrons, maybe. Is there a young guy?
Is anyone watching her
On
at
the
all while
ship?
she goes to the ladies' room?
Now, while she goes, you see after about maybe 5
Groot.
minutes. After
That's
about 5 minutes,
Really?
she comes back to the original table where she was sitting, and she sits down. And if you sit and watch and wait, after a while, yeah, there actually is a younger guy that kind of comes over, and you see, oh yeah, okay. He sits down and joins her at the Sava table. And they,
I owe you an insight check yet, Paul.
what's that?
I said I owe you an insight check from earlier. I got my character sheet up finally.
I don't even remember what it was for. I'm sorry.
Whether I recognized that lady.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
weird
Pen-
exchange with Pomic. Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Sorry.
Nope.
nope.
You don't know shit.
First time, as far as you know, you've ever seen her was when you first came into this room.
Okay. Good.
Otherwise, though, yeah, she looks like she's getting on fairly famously with this younger gentleman at the table with her, but it looks like they're deep in Sava, and she is making small talk and laughing at his jokes. And
Hey Groot, you can understand us when you're a spider, right?
Yes, I can.
So I can move back here, and I mentioned to Groot, I said it might be a good idea for you to like maybe crawl on the purple lady.
at that moment, a guy comes through the door and says, "Excuse me."
Well,
Okay.
I'm being quiet about it.
I know, I was making kind of a joke.
Yeah.
It's just
So-
amusing.
Excuse me, I gotta go barf all over the side of the ship.
Right.
I guess that's a sure. Well, I don't know. I'll tap your neck and say yes.
Maybe-
Tap your
One
neck.
one for a yes, two for a no.
You could just
You
do
think I
Morse
said-
code
you think-
spider bites.
You could be like Charlotte's Web. You could.
Yeah. and
Yeah.
Spin
say when-
reply.
Stalk her.
Come back in a half hour
And-
for my reply.
Some
I think we should tail her after
Okay.
when the boat leaves. So
Okay.
Leaves what?
when we're done,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the boat is
I
going
mean,
to
she
keep
can't-
sailing till dawn, basically. So you've got
right?
several hours to
No.
kill.
So I'll talk to all of us throughout the night and kind of say, yeah, I'd like Groot to hop on the purple
Yeah.
dress lady, and
Well, I can't do it until dawn, so I'm gonna have
Right.
to figure something out here.
yeah. So anyway,
Okay.
All right.
I would just continue playing games and meeting
Yeah.
people. But what I did want to ask is if anyone knew what this other room was.
That you ask some of the other gamblers at some of the other tables, and apparently that's more of a private room for people that have paid a little bit extra and want some more privacy. Maybe a little more high stakes games are in there.
Also, there's stairs. Do those go somewhere that I could, or is that like, is there additional gambling on additional floors, or is that only
Not,
for staff?
No, not generally. The stairs actually go up to the second floor, but that's not where the gambling are. That's where basically where the offices are, or the offices of the people that run the ship and essentially live there.
Okay, so that's like a staff stairwell.
Yes, exactly.
Gotcha.
And then the stair at the front actually leads up to the captain's like the, what do you call it? The deck, the main deck.
The bridge.
The bridge. Thank you.
Bridge. Yeah.
What's this room here?
Good question. Let me double
Is that
check
the
that.
ladies' powder room or what?
It looks like it has a wheel in it almost, or I don't know if that's supposed to be a wheel.
No, that's not.
I don't
the
know what
wheel.
that is.
That is.
looks like some fat dude.
Some fat dude. It's a turtle.
Oh, actually, there is a kitchen. That's the kitchen. And I'm sorry,
Yeah.
the room to the north is the dining room. That's not the private gambling room. That is a dining
Okay.
room. So yes, there are actually. I totally missed that aspect of it. So the casino area is basically this area down here.
Mm-hmm.
So then there's the kitchen here, and then there's a dining room right there, and you can actually get served dinner while you're here. It doesn't look
Wait,
like
so
there's any
this is
charge
the
for it.
dining room?
Yes, apparently so.
Oh, that's where I would be.
Samro's gonna
Yeah,
shout out.
I completely missed that room number. Yes, a dining room full of tables and chairs, narrow winding avenues between them, white gossamer curtains, lush purple tablecloths, precious-looking silverware, and gaudy crystal chandeliers.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go eat some food and meet some people.
Okay, yes, it looks like dinner is served throughout the evening, and the room is crowded from dusk until midnight. After midnight, a few occupied tables remain here and there, along with a handful of exhausted waiters. Yeah, every once in a while you see a waiter going in and out of the kitchen, and that big object there is actually the stove.
Wow.
Potbelly stove.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna interact, talk to, chat up some people, ask them, where are you from? Are you from Yarder? Oh, really? What? Tell me about Yarder. I'm just a traveler through here, and I find your city fascinating. What points of interest or things should a traveler look to do in Yarder?
Well, yeah, you get lots of very interesting responses. If you were indeed wanting to just kind of sightsee the city, you'd get a lot of pointers very quickly. What are you trying to discover some specific piece of information with this questioning?
Well, so I kind of subtly want to drop a hint, as on my travels here. There were some people that kind of felt like they were warning me off Yarder because they mentioned something about people disappearing or something like that, and I thought they were just crazy. I said I couldn't imagine anything sort of like that happening, and so that's
No.
But I mean, there isn't. I say there. You know, I ask me there aren't. There's not any truth to that, is there?
So I would say go ahead and trying to think what the best way to handle this would be for knowledge gathering. Because it doesn't necessarily persuade. Well, I guess first off, make a persuasion check to see if you how you appear to
Yeah.
them.
How I'm coming off.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty well.
Oh yeah. All right. So if there is information to be gained, you would certainly do so. I would say then go ahead and make an insight check.
That's pretty good too.
I'm sorry, investigation, not insight. Investigation.
That's.
I
not
will
so
allow you
good.
to. What did you roll for that check?
I rolled so that 24 was an insight, and then I rolled 5 for my investigation.
Yeah, I'm
rolled
trying to
an
see how it broke down.
18.
What is your actual your D20 roll?
18. was the
18.
D20.
So what is
18.
your? Okay, so you have a plus. How much
6
on
on insight.
it?
Was
Ah,
0
okay.
on investigation.
All right, so it's basically 6 less. So I would say you'd still get an 18. I'd still give you an 18 on your investigation
Okay.
check. And that's quite good. You feel fairly confident after walking around the room. I guess. Is there anyone in particular that you're talking to, or are you just generally going from person to person?
Person to person, but I would sit down and talk to Lord Hubert too. I think maybe last, just because he had an interaction with the purple lady.
Okay, Lady Talia.
And, yeah, Lady Atalia. So
Okay, yes, Lord Hubert. He says that when you mention the disappearance, he actually gets a look in his eye like he looks a little bit uncomfortable, and
mm,
You meddling kid.
no, he doesn't look precisely guilty. And here I'll allow you to make an insight check specifically into his reaction.
okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Mm,
You feel he says, no, I've not really heard anything about that or anything like that. But you get the impression that he's not being evasive.
100% truthful.
Well, you get the idea that he's trying to change the subject, but not necessarily out of guilt. It looks like
Mm-hmm.
you get the impression that maybe he knew somebody who was taken or disappeared.
Okay. Okay.
It's like basically like an uncomfortable subject, and he doesn't know you, so he'd
Yeah.
rather not talk about it.
Right. Okay.
Otherwise, though, none of the other people that you've talked to know anything about
Gotcha.
that.
Okay.
None of the other guests, anyway, do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the remainder of the night, then, are you guys just gonna hang out and chill?
Yeah, I will attempt to update both Serendial and Samrel on, kind of what my poking around is discovered. I kind of relay what I felt talking to Lord Hubert about disappearing people and stuff like that. But as I said, he was the only one that seemed to know or give a sense that he knew anything about it.
I will go out on the deck and change into my normal self some point.
Your Grootness.
My Grootness,
Grootness, okay.
because I can't go all night. Can't go all
Never
night
go
long.
full
Sorry. Can't go all night long.
Getting old.
Party all night.
Disappointing.
Where do the spiral staircases go to? The ones that seem to be going up, or do they go down?
No, they go up. The one in the front again leads to the bridge.
Oh, I see.
The one in the back leads up to there's a dance hall.
Oh, I'm definitely going up there.
Yeah, let me reveal that.
I thought there was nothing else upstairs.
Yeah,
What?
there's some stuff, but it's not necessarily public.
I'm going to the dance hall.
Let me reveal an area here. So
Get my jams.
this part on the upper deck, just get this shown here. So yeah, this is the upper deck, and that room specifically right there is a dance hall. And I'm on the wrong tool. I can't ping. Yes,
This
thank
one
you.
is?
Reveal tool
That one is?
apparently can't ping.
It's pretty small.
Wow, that's a small dance hall.
It's actually pretty big. One square again is equal to 10 feet. Well, so it's
I
like
suppose.
That's still pretty small.
yeah,
still
it's
pretty
not a
small.
big dance hall apparently.
You can get
mean, it is a
Kojic,
ship.
some
It's
slow
not like-
dancing.
It's not the
Yeah,
size of the Titanic.
Some slow dancing.
Yeah, it's actually this smoky, dimly lit cabin features a wooden stage. Really, there's a stage in here too. That's
Yeah,
a
that
little
guy-
apparently that's sci-fi.
right there.
Ah,
Wow, what
Big
a
enough-
stage!
Big enough.
Is
for
there a
a
whole
bar.
band on it?
Where musicians and other entertainers perform for the pleasure of the guests. A few tables and chairs are set up along the walls, with much of the floor space being open for dancing. And the area behind it
Anyway,
is
up here dancing?
yeah, so I guess there would be some people as the night wore on, especially once the kitchen stopped serving food. So a lot of the people that were, say, in the dining room probably moseyed on up and dance off some of those calories. There's a curtain right there. It's kind of, well, you can't really see it too well, but a curtain right there. There is a small bronze plaque above it that reads "Crew Only."
All right.
That's why I didn't see that sign down below, because this is the dance hall.
I'm gonna spend some time just dancing with random people.
Okay. You dance the night away, and
But eventually, I'm gonna make my way over to the curtain so I can sneak through and see what they, or at least look behind the curtain.
okay. Are you going to try and be
is there
stealthy?
is there like a microphone so I can sing like Slady in Red?
Lady in
Yeah, it's
purple.
really
Purple.
Free bird.
free bird.
Dancing with me.
I'm just gonna
Sing
glance
free bird.
surreptitiously behind the. I'll just go like this and look behind the curtain.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check to see if anyone notices you doing that.
The
Uh,
wizard himself.
Pay no attention to that wizard behind the curtain.
16. I don't
Okay.
know if that's good enough.
You kind of peek back there. What you see, actually, I can give me a minute to switch to the reveal tool. You see a long hallway going down with some windows and doors, and another curtain at the far end.
Hmm.
And when you turn back, one of the other guests is like watching you, kind of like, "You're not supposed to be going back there," type of look. Haven't said
I
anything.
just go back and dance.
He's
more.
actually still
All right.
dancing. But
All right. I'm gonna just get back to dancing then.
okay. Yeah, I kind
the
of
moment.
casually like, oh, yeah, that's where I didn't want to go back there. Looking for the bathroom. Sorry.
Yeah, just looking for the toilet. That was gonna be my backup if I got accosted. So.
Yeah. So if you move away, then yeah, nothing is said about it. And, yeah, but it looks like that looks like a staff only type area. It's not as lavishly decorated as some of the other areas are.
Okay. I'm gonna go out on the deck, right here, actually.
On the upper level.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Reveal tool time.
Can you go towards the front and?
Or
be-
that is
be
a
at the
door, right?
Top of the world.
The white ones are the doors. The other ones are windows.
Yeah. Okay.
top of the world.
Okay. I'm gonna go up here. Is there anyone up here?
Yeah, actually, you do catch occasional passerby strolling around, taking the night air.
Okay. I'm gonna wait until no one can see me, and if that does happen,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Okay.
So do I have an opportunity to cast invisibility without prying eyes?
No, you can wait for a moment where it doesn't appear that you're being observed, and you are now invisible.
All right, I'm gonna try to get back in and go through the curtain.
Okay.
Well, I suppose I could go up. Well, yeah, I'm gonna try to go back in when someone goes in, and then sneak my way in. So stealth check or
Yeah, go ahead. I'll see if anyone
Okay.
notices.
Do. 18.
Okay. You don't see anything obvious that anyone notices. You are able to sneak in when there was no one in this hallway in any case.
Okay, I don't have. Well, how long does invisibility last now? Fifth edition's different. Hold on. Duration. Oh, an hour.
Yeah.
Shit, I can be
Yeah.
invisible. Wow. So I'm gonna look in these windows here. Walk all the way up to the next.
Those are
curtain.
doors, actually.
Oh, those are doors. So I'm gonna. Do I notice anything on them, written on them, or?
Let me see. No, you don't see anything written on not on that door anyway.
Okay. I'm gonna knock on the first door and then stand off to the side.
You knock and there's no reply.
All right. Then I open the door and look in.
The door is locked.
All right. I don't have lockpick tools or anything, so I'll go up to the next one and knock and then stand aside.
Okay.
Softly,
Again.
not like super loud or anything.
Okay. You knock. You don't hear anything.
All right. Same one up here.
Okay. I'm sorry. You just knocked and then moved on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll check in a minute.
Yeah. So you move to the next one. Knock again. No response. You hear
Okay, I
voices
checked
coming
these
from
two.
the
Are
other
they-
side of the curtain now.
Okay. Are these doors locked? I'll quick check them.
Those don't appear to be locked.
Okay, so I'm going to open this first one. Sure,
You look in.
quietly.
It's a smaller type of room with 4 hammocks.
Okay. So it's like a crew room.
Looks like it might
I'll
be.
check
cruise
in the
quarters.
next one.
Yeah, same thing in that room too.
Okay.
So I had noticed that Serendial went upstairs, so I'm gonna go up the stairs too and wind up here in the dance hall, and I'm gonna bust some moves, and I'm gonna probably wonder where he went, but I'm gonna stay here and just dance with various people who are up here.
Okay.
Be loud and boisterous.
Anybody
Cool.
else joining them?
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh,
So Serendial, yes, those 2 rooms appear to be quarters.
Nothing in space.
Those
I'm
two-
going to peek through this curtain just to see what's there.
Okay. All right. So you peek through, and you see with the bridge of the ship. And actually, at this point of the day, you would also see the captain and
The Kraken.
No.
ship captain crew.
yeah, basically the crew milling about.
Alright. Do I ever hear anything? Is anybody saying anything like, can't wait till we kill those people or anything like that?
Yeah, that's exactly what they're saying. No, there's not a lot of talk or chatter. I mean, the guys that they seem fairly concentrated on what they're doing, although they also look, not exactly excited about it. It's like, this is this is a pretty routine run down the river, not too much to worry about. Occasionally, you'll see them mutter to one another and maybe joke around a little bit, but they're not really talking loudly and boisterously or anything like that. It's just basically kind of like doing their job.
Are these windows covered in glass or are they just openings in the wall?
I would venture to say those are probably. This is an opulent place, so it's not described, but I'm assuming that they are actually glass.
Okay. Does it look like I could get down this stairwell without being noticed?
That would involve some pretty hefty stealth checks.
All right, then fuck that. I'll go back down and go by the drunken revelers.
I mean, you'd have
Try
you're invisible, so I mean, you'd have that advantage.
Yes.
But you could make noise, and all of them would definitely get a check.
All right, then I'm going to go down here where it's noisier and there's drunken people here.
Okay. Yeah, you're
and
able to.
try to come through the curtain.
Yeah, you can come through the curtain
Drunken
without too much
people
of an
like
issue.
Valdry.
All right, 16. Did anybody notice
Nope.
anything
No, nobody noticed.
untoward? All right, I wait. I try to get close to Valdry and I say, "Hey, sailor," in his ear.
What? 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 Ooh, what was that?
It's me, Serendil.
Oh, dude.
Crew quarters beyond the curtain. Nothing. Couldn't get into the first one.
Okay.
Then I'll head out on deck again. Try to sneak out there. See if anybody notices.
No, nobody does. Well, even with a one.
Ha! Now I'm going to take my inspiration you gave me. So 22.
Okay, so you almost trip and like fall through the door, smacking it open like,
Catch myself.
loudly, but you managed to catch your feet just in time.
Okay.
So you're on the deck now. Anybody else going to
All
be
right,
doing?
I'm going to quick before, I guess one quick thing. I'm going to go around here and see if there's a window looking into this space.
Ah, very clever
Nice.
dinner. All right, that's basically identical to the other
Two
side.
window-
You do see two windows that look like they might give you a glimpse.
Okay, I peek on
All
in.
right, let me just see here. Really? Why is that there?
Probably a captain's quarters is my guess.
You look through and you see basically a room. It looks like a bedroom, a much nicer bedroom than the shared crew quarters.
Okay. No one in there, though?
You don't see anyone presently in the room, no.
All right, probably captain quarters. All right. I'm done for now.
I'll go to Kamed and ask him if he wants to play a game of that chess-like thing.
Oh, Sava?
And while I sit down here, I want to kind of eavesdrop on their conversation.
Sure. Commit. He's like, okay. Am I paying for this or are you?
I'll put the money out.
Okay. So you don't actually have to bet anything. If you want to roll, you can. We can
Right.
do an opposed roll. It's up to you.
Yeah, let's do it. You can control him.
Okay.
So,
So first check is an intelligence. Neither one of you are proficient at Sava, so just a straight up int check.
all right.
Nice. Then a wisdom insight check.
All right.
For him would be just a straight up insight. I'm sorry, was straight up wisdom.
All
Oh my god.
Holy crap.
Um, then charisma deception check.
You roll another 20. Holy.
Wait. That was a saving throw. Is that what you wanted me to do?
No. First,
Oh, yeah, but you rolled a 20 either way, so
Yeah, but that adds bonuses and stuff,
wait,
doesn't it?
I don't see a save. Oh, an intelligence save.
the intelligence save.
It was still a natural
I,
20.
I did roll a 20, right? Okay.
You have a plus
Yeah.
0 on your save, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. And then what was the last one?
The last one is a charisma deception check. You are very likely going to beat him because he rolled bad.
Holy shit.
What the hell?
Should've been
Wow.
playing someone
I
for
should
real
have been
money.
playing her
Sweet.
for her dress.
Yeah, so Kamed, you beat him. He got a 24 total.
Right.
You
Oof.
destroyed him.
You got 60.
Jesus.
There
There goes my.
Yeah,
So
Kamed's
while
like,
this is
I don't
going
want
on,
to play this anymore. He gets up and walks away.
I'm gonna step out on the upper level deck and I'm gonna make my way towards the bow. I want to do my I'm king of the world impression.
Oh,
And then, did I hear any of the banter between those two?
yeah. Give me a
I
second. I'm
wanna
sorry.
kind of
I'm flip flopping back and forth
Yeah.
here. Give me a second. You are while you're playing, even with your incredibly powerful round of Sava, you don't really catch anything that she is saying, but you can discern that yeah, he is basically totally into her. He has not left the
Oh,
table.
the young guy playing with Atalia.
Yeah, he has not left the table.
Gotcha.
He sat down with a whole bunch of golden geese, and you can say he's down to like maybe 5.
nice.
Wow.
Strip Sava.
Strips out. Yeah, pretty much.
Looks like she found her mark.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm king of the world.
You're flying, Baldry. You're flying.
I'm flying.
Ironically,
I'm
he
a
actually
bee.
could fly.
Fly. Yes, he could.
Okay, so are you guys going to do anything else for the remainder of this
No,
voyage?
I just wanna tail her when she disembarks, though.
Mhm.
From a distance.
Okay. So the remainder of the voyage pretty much goes uneventfully. You guys do a little bit more gambling, drink a little bit more, nibble a little bit more leftovers from the dining hall. You're very satisfied otherwise. Near dawn, the ship pulls up to the dock, and the bell sounds that people are able to cash in their chips. And actually, that would have happened prior to docking.
Right.
Pao Ming would go around and collect and re-exchange your golden geese for actual gold. If you wish to do that again, the exchange rate is the same.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think any of us lost money.
I made money.
Yeah, nice.
Except for
Yeah, I
Kamed,
didn't
but he
lose any.
wasn't fronting the bill. So.
He lost your money to you.
Nice. Yep.
Okay.
Otherwise, yes, you guys get your money and you're allowed to disembark. And if you're following the Lady Italia, she indeed does seem to be escorting this young gentleman off the ship.
Okay. We'll kind of tail her from a short, distance that doesn't look obvious.
Okay. Oh, it helps if you're on the frickin' right layer, Paul.
Get right layer, man.
So yeah, she starts to disembark. If you guys want to shadow her, she's not that hard to follow, but there are quite a few people disembarking at the same time. And are you guys going to try and coordinate and all leave at the same together?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah.
All right. So you
Well,
kind of
I have to go with her because I came with her.
yeah.
It'd be weird if I didn't.
So you disembark the ship.
Go with the one you came with.
So you're pretty much going to basically move as a party then, not try to split up.
Mhm.
Okay. In that case, I think now would be a good point to move to the other map, and actually a good point to take a short break.
Sure.
We'll pick up with you
Sure.
guys essentially having just left the Grand Dame, and
Cool.
let me actually
Check.
see here. She would be. Well, you would be. Just move the whole map. Come on, roll 20. Will you stop moving everything? Okay,
Mother.
I'm trying to move token. My map is stuck. Son of a bitch. Whenever I try to move a token, it moves the whole damn map. Abandon roll 20. Okay. Now's the point to pause.
Abort.
All right, we'll be back in a second. Or in a bit. We'll
All
take
right.
a break.
Yep.
All right, so we're back. Got my map straightened out. So yes, you guys are exiting the Grand Dame, which is right here on the map. Actually, that doesn't help because I'm on the GM layer. You guys are right here on the map. The Lady Tally is escorting this gentleman away from the docks and towards the gate. How far back do you guys want to follow her?
Well, as soon as we're together, I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace on us and the party, so we get bonuses to our stealth checks.
Ah, okay. What bonus does the party get?
Plus 10.
Nice.
Pretty significant. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys, I mean, there's a fairly large crowd disembarking all at the same time. So even if you're casting a spell, I mean, nobody really pays that much attention to you because everyone's, talking about their exploits and swapping stories about how much money they made and everything. So you're able to actually even cast the spell, especially since it really doesn't have too much of a visible effect. But you guys instantly are able to kind of blend in with the crowd much easier. How far back, though, did you want to shadow her in terms of distance?
What do you think?
20,
So
30
we're
feet.
about 90 feet right now. 80, 85, 90-ish. Is that close enough that we won't lose her?
You feel pretty confident that you can keep her in sight. She's actually moving fairly fast, walking fairly rapidly, which is kind of amusing because the guy that's with her is totally hammered. And he's just like
Right.
kind of like stumbling over his own feet trying to keep up with her. And she's walking with him with her arm kind of laced around his at a fairly brisk pace. But you feel you can keep up with her and keep that distance without too much trouble at all and still keep her in sight.
Okay.
So she moves to the gate. You guys are able to kind of keep up, staying behind her. And again, you're all right now kind of moving with the crowd. Once you get in, the crowd kind of starts to disperse and go off into different areas. She heads off this way, and you guys start to follow and
Yeah.
trying to keep making sure she's in sight. She goes down this way, and then as she gets to around here, she kind of ducks into this alleyway here.
Aha!
Now, where did we find him again?
He was on a river on the way into town.
Right. Yeah, he was like out that way.
Yeah.
Who was out
Yeah.
that way?
The guy that we found.
Oh, Lord Archer.
What's his
Yeah.
face?
Oh, yeah, originally.
Yeah, he's not here now. This is
Right,
guy.
right. Yeah.
No, but we found him outside of town.
Yes, quite a ways outside of town.
All right. So let's get closer, I think.
Okay, so you guys proceed around here, and you come around the corner, and you see her basically standing there waiting for you. And the guy is kind of like, "Huh, who are you guys?"
So she knew.
Yeah, it looks like she was.
She
just-
no dummy.
Yeah, she was basically waiting for you, and she says, "Well, I couldn't help but overhear your questions and thought it might be best if we have a few words." She turns to the guy and says, "Sir Bob, you've been very gallant, but I think our evening has come to an end." And he's like, "What? What? I thought you loved me." And she just kind of shakes her head and says, "No, I don't. You can go now." He's like,
Damn, she cold.
"You bitch. Fine, I'll just go off and do something else." Yeah, I
Find
didn't
the
want.
cat house.
Yeah, he kind of stumbles off, bounces against the wall, almost tips over, and then just kind of wanders back towards the center of town. She just watches him go and quietly shakes her head and then turns back to you and says, "So, I overheard you talking about disappearances."
Yep. Know anything about that?
It's possible. I'm more curious to know what you know about that.
Should we mention what's his name turning into slowly into an aboleth?
Yeah.
What did you say, Tim? Mention Lord, Little Lord.
The guy we found at the river?
Yeah.
Do we mention him? And how he was turning into something not quite human?
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah. Tell her what we found. So we're investigating.
You know this fellow at all?
Which fellow is this?
Lord,
Lord Arton.
what's his
is the
face?
name.
Arton? Yeah.
Arton Rosolio.
Arton Rosolio.
Okay, yeah. At the mention of his name, she says, "Oh yes, Arton. Yes, he and I made an acquaintance. Of what was it? A few days ago. He indeed accompanied me off the ship, and I indeed abducted him. But I did not do so willingly."
Okay.
So
Who made
you're
you do
saying
it?
you did it on at
Who
the
made you-
request or on the order of someone else
Yes.
or something else?
A request would indicate that it was a nice question. That who made you do it?
Yes, there was
Why?
there really wasn't much of a choice in the matter for me. I was under duress and forced to perform this abduction by a sorcerer by the name of Usith. He would kill me if I did not comply with his request.
And who is this person with?
What did Useth want with Lord Rosolio?
I honestly don't know what he's wanted with these fellows who have disappeared. He came to Yarder a few weeks ago and was initially quite charming, but
This sorcerer?
yes, he beneath the surface he's much more evil and ruthless than I initially estimated. In any case, he got the goods on me and essentially put me in a very compromising position where if I did not abduct these gentlemen for him and deliver them to him, I would have been in very big trouble.
Where can we
So-
find this douchehole?
The douche hole, as you put it, is living in a sewer hole, and she actually points to a sewer grate that is actually right next to the wall, right here.
Isn't
shit.
Isn't that convenient?
Yes. This,
So I suppose this Useth has the Rosolio family heirloom jewelry piece, or do you have it?
I'm not aware of what he may have had on him. I delivered him as he disembarked from the Grand Dame. I was under very specific instructions not to take anything from him or to deliver him essentially as he was.
So is your debt to this Useth paid, or are you still working for him under duress?
Unfortunately, I do not know how much more it'll take for my debt to be paid. He has promised me that at some point I will be free of him, but I am beginning to wonder. I do not believe that he has any intent whatsoever of releasing me, and I'm actually quite hopeful that you perhaps could remedy this situation.
How about we pay your debt in full tonight?
I would say that would be a very agreeable situation if you could indeed do so. However, I would
Were
warn
you
you that he
supposed
is
to-
not someone necessarily to be trifled with.
Neither are we.
He resides in the sewers, preferring to stay out of the sight of the shields in the hands of Yarder. And he's
So do you
protected,
think,
Oh, go on.
he's
do you
protected
think
by a
he's
handful
actually?
of... I'm sorry, go ahead, Paul.
Sorry, go. Keep going. No, let her finish, and then I'll.
Well, she was starting to say
Protected.
that he's protected by a handful of fish people who revere him like a god, and that she usually delivers her catch to the fish people not very far into the sewers. So she doesn't really know what the full layout of his
Soggin.
lair is. But the
So, do you think this person is like, is he a shapeshifter of some type, or do you think, or is he what you think he is, or is there something else going on? Not a lot of people like living in the sewers. This sounds kind of fishy to me.
she
smells
doesn't
fishy.
know. She says she doesn't know what all of his powers might be, but that he taught her some of the telepathy that she uses when she's playing Sava. So he, at the very least, has some magical abilities.
How did you meet a guy from the sewers again?
Let's just say that some of my contacts in town put me in touch with him, and he very quickly found a way to get a hold over me. But if you can take him out, I will basically be free, and no more of these abductions will occur.
Were you
Oh.
supposed to deliver that mark tonight?
That actually was more of a ruse to get your attention. If I can avoid having any more disappearances, it's obvious that some are beginning to take notice of this, but it's only a matter of time before this is traced back to me. And if Lord Uthith catches wind of this or my involvement after killing me, he would be sure to flee the scene and escape punishment.
Right.
Well, let's help.
Heck yeah.
That's what we do.
That's what we are. We are the chosen ones. In case you were wondering.
Oh, chosen by whom?
So,
By us, mainly.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are. I say we are your density.
If you have only one choice to make it the chosen ones.
I'll keep that in mind the next time I have a choice.
Where can we contact you?
Well, if you're intending on doing this evening, I can wait here for you. I dare not venture into that area myself because I'm sure he's not unguarded, and I'm sure that he would take me out very quickly. In fact, I'm begging you not to let him know of my involvement in this in any way.
We never saw you.
I'm only hopeful that he doesn't have the magical ability to know that of my betrayal already. Though it would not
They're
surprise
not the
me.
droids you're looking for.
Yes. But if
so
you do not look like you're outfitted particularly for venturing into a
yeah,
sewer.
We
we
need
need to go get our weapons and take a short rest.
Very well. I can meet you back here at a certain time. You just let me know when.
hour or however long a short rest is.
Short rest is an hour. Is everybody else? I cast spells.
I gotta
2
go back
hours?
and get my armor and all that
Ow.
good stuff.
Yeah, you figure it'd probably take you a good hour to get there and back, plus another hour to rest. So it'd probably be more like 2 hours. It's right now
Okay.
just dawn, essentially.
Yeah.
If you guys want to do it now, I'm willing to do it now. I'm only down
Yep.
3 spells.
I'm only down one spell.
Down
So.
one.
Well, we still gotta.
But I don't have any
Equip.
armor.
We know.
Yeah.
Oh wait, 2 spells. I'm down.
We
2
didn't say that we wouldn't go get your armor.
Okay.
Promise.
Okay.
So meet back here in an hour.
2. Got to go back, get our armor, get dressed, rest for an hour, and then travel back.
Very good.
So 2 hours.
I will meet you here then. If for whatever reason you don't see me, assume probably the
Gotcha.
worst. But that is the entrance. Great. I would believe that you would be able to.
Where could we find you if we need to come looking for you to make sure that you're all right?
I actually can't divulge where I live for out of safety
Okay.
reasons, mainly because of people that I live with. But if you need to contact me, you can leave word at the Grand Dame.
Okay.
Understood.
I will be very appreciative of this, and if you manage to do this without involving me in any way, I will make it worth your while.
Okie doke.
And with that, she heads off and disappears around the corner.
See, nope's out of here.
Yeah. So you guys are free to head back to the manor if
Yep.
you want to, get your armor, get your gear, take a short rest if you want to. You can basically do
Yep.
that and get back to that same location within 2 hours if you want to do that.
That's
Yep.
my vote.
Yep.
Why don't you
Okay.
do it?
So you do that. Go ahead and do any stuff that you need to for short rest. Assume you have your gear. There wasn't any combat, so it'd basically be the same stats as ever. So, approximately 2 hours later, you guys traipse back. Is there anything that you want to bring in addition? Do you want to bring Kemed with you, or are you planning to go on your own?
I don't think we need to involve Kemed in this. Unless we want to use him as a bullet sponge.
Yeah, I would agree. I don't know if we need him.
No, I don't think we need him.
Nope.
Meat shield.
Kemed says, I would be more than willing to accompany you. However, I can, if you prefer, I can accompany you and watch over
Do you,
that.
do you have any skills that could be beneficial to us? Are you a fighter? Are you a magic user? Are you a cleric?
I've been known to hold my own in a fight. I can defend myself
Well-
if necessary.
The more the merrier then.
I guess if you think you'll survive, more power to you.
All
If
right.
you don't think you'll survive, we don't want to have you killed.
Well, he says, I'll come with you. And
Okay.
so he goes off to change while you guys are getting into your armor. So he comes out at the same time you guys are pretty much ready to go. He's got a short sword, a light crossbow, and he's wearing studded leather armor.
Looking very roguish.
You big stud.
Studley leather
Okay.
armor.
Let's go down to the
Okay.
sewers.
Once
So you
we
guys-
get up
Let's
there,
go fight some fish people.
does anyone want that bark skin on them?
I take it, I guess, right? When I change into whatever it is I'm going to change into.
Yeah.
What does bark skin give you?
It
Besides
gives
rabies?
you
Oh, roll 20's crapping out on me again.
When we go down to the sewers.
all right.
Yay.
All right.
Water breathing too.
No, not water breathing. If
Water
you
dance?
want, actually, so you have water breathing. I will ritually cast water walk
Okay.
on us when we go in, before we go
Wait,
in.
who's got water breathing?
Oh, wait. Everybody has water breathing.
From
The last 24 hours, I cast it every day.
okay, that's like your standard thing. Okay.
Yep. And then before we step into, just like Mirror's casting
Bark skin.
Bark Skin, I'm going to cast Water Rock Ritual, and that'll last an hour so we can walk on, not in the poo when we're in the sewers.
And that lasts how long over?
An
Oh,
hour.
and that's for everybody, including the.
That's,
Command?
Yep.
So yeah, looks like
All right.
Bark Skin gives you
Okay.
AC 16 minimum.
Yep.
So that would actually bump up. Comed's is with his studded leather. He's got 15. So that actually, if he can be included.
No, it's Bark
Bark
Skin
Skin's-
on Groot.
Yeah, and Groot.
Oh, okay. I thought you were casting it on multiple people. Okay, never mind then.
It's just one person.
Okay. In that case, he'll happily take the water walking and water
I
breathing.
mean, I have 2 spells, so I could cast it on him.
If you've
I
got
don't
other
think it's
things you could cast it
necessary.
on, it's
I
Up to
I
you.
don't. The only other second level spell I have is silence.
Leroy Jenkins.
So I will. I'll do it on him.
You will.
No, it's concentration. So it's one person.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
okay.
it's one person.
Ah,
Yep.
No,
alright.
I was thinking it affected multiple people. So if it's just if it's kind of single person concentration, then you basically got one, and every time you take a hit, you'll need to make a concentration check.
Okay.
Let's do this, Leroy Jenkins.
Okay.
Yeah, that hunter's mark is concentration too. So I'll keep it on this though.
Is it concentration? It doesn't say it. Weird. Oh, it's got the C symbol next to it. That's what it is. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is. That's why I got lost. All right, so you guys make your way back to the sewer entrance. You do actually see the Lady Italia waiting for you there.
Yay.
And she looks suitably impressed with you and your armor, with your weapons. You look much more capable of handling yourselves.
I do a gallant bow to her, and I kiss her hand and say, "We will take care of your problem for you, my lady."
Oh, thank you very much. She's noticed that she's actually changed out of her extravagant purple gown. She's still wearing the color purple, though. Purple armor. Well, she doesn't actually have armor, but purple tunic, we'll say. She thanks you again and lifts the sewer grate off and to the side, and you guys are able to enter.
She isn't coming with us, correct?
No, she said,
Right.
yeah, if Usith got wind of her involvement,
Right.
and plus she's
Yeah.
not a fighter at all.
Okay.
But she says you guys certainly might run into some fun and games. So the sewers definitely smells pretty nasty.
Sewers.
There's basically kind of a handheld rung ladder that descends down from the sewer grate into a dark tunnel. It's pitch black down here, so if anyone doesn't have dark vision, you will need to have light source.
What's happening?
Whoa!
Whoa.
I don't.
We just went into
Yeah, that was me.
What? Skype? I lost
Somehow,
all.
my size keeps changing. What's
What
up with
the
that?
hell?
Oh, it went to together mode. I don't want
Yeah.
together mode.
I just
want
lost
the grid
NDI.
view.
Entirely. What a hell, Skype? What is?
by going to together mode, it lost NDI.
How did you get all of us in together mode? One person.
Yeah, it's weird.
That is weird.
Did you become hosts when Paul left? That might be it.
Oh, maybe I became host.
Oh, maybe that was it. Shit.
I was trying to I can't see Paul at all. He's not on my screen. I was trying to figure out where he went.
Am I up at the top?
No, you're not at the top either. Like, you just don't exist.
Cool.
I see you.
Whoa.
I can hear you,
Yeah, can you
but
hear
I
me?
can't see you at all.
I
yeah.
can hear you, Paul
Yes, we
Nix.
can hear you.
I can hear
Oh,
and see everyone
Skype.
else. Just Paul just doesn't exist.
All right. Jesus. Okay, so now I got all your feeds back, so we're fine.
All right.
So you guys head down into this sewer. Again, it is completely dark, pitch black down here. So if anyone who doesn't have dark vision will need some sort of illumination to see.
I think we all have that, don't we?
I have dark vision.
All right, we
Most
got
of us
dark
are
vision.
half elves, I think.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if there was a human. I don't think anyone was there.
What about what's his name?
Oh,
Kmed?
Kmed. Good point.
Mm.
If he doesn't have dark vision, fuck it. He's going back up.
Yeah.
He's the only person that can't see. Jesus.
I can cast my light cantrip.
Yeah, but that's not the point.
Yeah. that's
It shows us.
I'm pretty sure that yes, he is human,
He
so
can-
he does not have dark vision.
He can guard the entrance.
Yeah.
Guess
Sorry,
who's the
Kmed,
card-
you're
Okay.
out.
Yeah, he understands. He will stand guard along with the Lady Italia. So sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's too bad. He was an assassin. Okay.
Oh, okay. Maybe we want.
Too late. He already left.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you
Damage.
guys head down. You don't need any light source. You can see perfectly in the dark. However, it's definitely still treacherous going. Even the rungs of this ladder is everything. Every surface that you touch is extremely slimy and slippery.
Slimy.
You get to the bottom of the rung ladder, and what basically you have a narrow hallway. Yeah, thanks for the sense. It's a narrow hallway with a kind of a trench in the middle that's filled with water, and then there's like a narrow walkway on either side.
Water.
Imagine like the sewers in Half-Life. That's kind of what this looks like.
Well, with water walk, anybody can walk anywhere. So
Yeah, you can walk on the water if you wish to, since you have.
that's what I'm going to do because
Yep.
we haven't done it yet. Woo!
Water
Walk,
walk.
walk,
finally
walk,
get
walk,
to
walk.
use this.
Woo!
Okay.
It's like it's a non-Newtonian fluid.
Yeah, the water looks really nasty. You can see that it's filled with refuse and garbage, and the smell coming off of it is pretty gross.
Look, there goes some corn.
Yeah. you figure if you were to douse yourself in this water, you would probably get sick from something pretty quickly. Otherwise, though,
Don't worry, I've got lesser restoration. We're okay.
other than the smell, the slime, and the stench, and the water, and the garbage, and the trash, and the dark, it's pretty
Great.
the
Hey, this is an investment opportunity property down here, I tell you.
Yeah, it looks like everything.
Other than everything, this is wonderful.
The sewer itself is made of old stonework. The ceilings are low, reaching only about 8 feet above the gangways. So you guys are, at least can all fit, but it is pretty nasty going. Basically at the bottom of the stairs, this tunnel is blocked off to the west, but continues to the east. And I actually do have a little map that I made. And I'm hoping this is... Yeah, there we go. I think I have commit on... No, I don't have commit on there. That's fine. So that works.
All right.
Let's do this.
Go kill some fish.
Going fishing.
So you guys actually can put yourselves pretty much wherever you want if you have water walking. The water level is roughly about the same level as the gangway. Maybe an inch or two difference. Enough that there can be walkways above it. You can see the walkway right there.
Okay. I like where I'm at.
Okay, so go ahead
Don't
and
like
set
being in the
yourselves up. And who is going to take point?
Bruce.
Looks like Groot's on point.
Sure. Do you want me to do the? I have one more pass without trace if you want. Maybe my last second level spell. What we can be
Oh,
Ooh,
for
super
stealth.
duper stealthy for
That might
an hour.
that might be cool.
Yeah, good idea.
That could work.
All right, so I cast that on the party. So then I will walk up to right there and peek around the corner.
Right. And I'm sorry, what is the range of your dark vision again?
60 feet, I think. Let me
Okay,
take a
yeah.
peek.
These are 5-foot squares. So 10, 20, 30, 40.
60 feet, yep.
You can tell that you've entered a very large chamber, I mean, just from the echoing and the dripping that you can hear around. Your vision, though, does not extend to the outer walls. 5, 10, 20. So we'll just say about to there. You can see that. Oh, god damn it! It was the wrong tool.
Damn it,
Damn
Jim.
it, Jim! I'm a DM, not a map maker. Okay, we'll just say that you see that. So this room actually extends even beyond that, but that's what you can see.
Okay. I'm assuming I would see something north, if that's north.
Yeah, there's actually a
as well.
solid wall with a gap in it.
Nope, I'm talking right.
Oh yeah,
like
I'm sorry,
right
directly north. That
there.
helps.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. Okay, so you would see the end of that. That is basically, it looks like a hallway, another tunnel heading north that leads to a dead end.
So I'm going to use my survival skill, and I'm going to see if I can find some tracks. I'm assuming that nobody else is water walking. See if there's some tracks and poo or something
Spoor.
on the walkways. Right?
Go-
I'm looking for tracks. That's what I'm
Okay,
looking for.
go ahead and make a wisdom survival check.
And I'm going to go ahead and use my inspiration because why not? So 21.
21. All right. You actually can tell that there has been some activity along this gangway, but there isn't much. It's actually not like something walked here, more like kind of slid over it at some point.
Well, that's what I'm looking for is which direction.
Well, actually, it seemed to come out of the water and then slide a little ways along the gangway and then slide back into the water.
Nice.
With that high of a roll,
Yes.
with a 21 score, though, I will say that you see at least one kind of print that does look. It's not like any kind of footprint, like a humanoid footprint. It looks like it might be something that was webbed or something like that.
Cool. All right. Well, I don't know. I guess I'll walk over to here, see if I can see more.
Okay. That's more. Okay, actually, that would be pretty much. I made that visible area too big, so that's still about the extent of what you can see. This. Yeah, I'm just looking through here to see if there's any more description. You can tell, you can hear something like water running through pipes coming off to further off to the east. Are you guys moving cautiously or fast or normal or?
Cautious.
Cautious.
Okay, so you're basically doing half
Cautiously.
movement. Okay. I'd say everyone. Did you cast past that, Trace?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not even gonna have you roll then. So you guys are moving
'Cause
fairly stealthily and quietly. So
I can do that survival too, seeing I'm a ranger. You know.
So I
So-
move up here and see what's in this direction.
okay. Okay. So first, go ahead and mirror if you want to take a look. Do a wisdom survival check.
Okay.
Holy shit!
Whoa!
Wow.
Nice.
Rolling well today.
Okay, with
Yeah,
that roll,
you're in fuego.
essentially a natural 20, you
Yeah.
identify several tracks that are moving, from the center area here over to like here and basically all over the place. But you identify that there are multiple tracks, and you are positive that they are made by Kuotua.
Okay.
And
Right.
those are basically fish critters.
Yeah. So- okay. I relayed all of that.
Okay.
So what is?
I'm
off
over here
in this
peeking
direction?
here.
So yeah, Groot and Serendial, you head up that direction. It looks like it's some sort of a cave or a collapsed area. Let me try and get this drawn out here. Polygon reveal type tool. And you see that there's a bunch of collapsed sections of this. It looks like it might have been a larger room, but it's mainly been collapsed. There's several pools of water with a whole bunch of crap and debris strewn all over the place. Not literal crap, but like personal
Okay.
objects.
Junk?
Like, yeah, it's something that people would be carrying. Just strewn around all over
Huh.
the place, in addition to, rubble and mud and muck and everything else.
Can I do another check like over here?
Another check for what? For tracks?
Yeah. Or don't I need to?
If you want to take a look, sure, go ahead and make another wisdom survival check. That's still pretty damn good. You see some other not really tracks, but signs of movement, but
Okay.
you can't tell really what it is from. It definitely is not like webbed feet or anything like that.
Okay.
Um,
Do they go like in that direction,
uh,
or
they seem to be all over the place over here. They do seem to be
all
more
right?
concentrated in the western section of the chamber over here.
Okay.
So does any of this section over here get revealed since I'm so close?
Let's see. Sure, it takes me 10 minutes to change tools, but eventually I can do it. You get to see. Yeah, I'll say see that. So this section here is raised above the water a little bit, and it looks like some actual grates in the floor. Looks like drainage pipes, possibly built to prevent the sewers from overflowing.
No. Okay.
They don't look remarkably stable. They're very rusted and been there for a long time, so they're not really effective grates if anything solid were to go through them. But right now, the water level is lower than they are. Samril and Valdry, can you make a perception check?
Certainly. Perception.
Nice.
Bam!
Both of you guys, this water that you're essentially walking around and on top of is very murky and almost opaque, but you could swear for a second that you saw something move deeper in this center section.
Okay. So I will inform the party of what I'm sensing.
I think something lives in there.
Something, yeah, creature of the Black Lagoon or something is in that center pool. Anyone bring a holy hand grenade we can just drop in there?
Be a holy depth charge.
Yes, the holy depth charge of Antioch.
Cool. Lightning bolt. I guess let's just walk around the area.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So I'll move down here.
I'll move here. Okay, you go there. I'll go there. Samuel, I wouldn't get too close to the edge if I were you. What is it?
So you exploring down in that area pretty much see the remainder. Here the water line or the water tunnel, water goes out of a grate.
Okay.
Or actually, no, I don't know why that's there. There's not a grate. There's like a grate in the opposite side, in the northwest side. There's one up there. You can see where it exits, but over here there isn't one.
I'm gonna cross over to here, and do I see anything on that side, or is that the end of the wall?
You can see a bit further down the hallway. But that's about it.
Okay.
Serendio, can you make
Oh,
a
no,
perception check?
Oh, me?
Yes.
See?
Wow. Oh,
Wow.
you guys are nailing these.
And fuego.
We can see everything.
Yeah, you actually see something moving in that puddle of water. Something actually slips across the surface. It You can't tell what it is, but it looks vaguely like some kind of tentacle or something.
Which water?
Tentacle.
Where did I see this? Was it guys, something up here in these pools?
Something.
Seems like
What
there's
was
stuff
it?
all over the place. So what was it?
It was something tentacly. I'm thinking it was hente.
Hentai? Okay.
Testicles.
There's hentai in that pool.
I'm gonna go like right there. I want to see more of this section.
Where's Krebs? Send him in to take a look.
Oh yeah. Well,
Krebs, what's in there?
I'm assuming that the cat also is back at the mansion.
Yeah, we wouldn't bring the
Yeah,
cat.
the
with
relics
us.
would not go down into.
Krebs.
Yeah, Alex would be like, "Oh hell no."
Krebs might like it down here though. Lots of water.
Do you know how long
Nasty
it
water.
took to clean myself after being down there?
I can't
Groot,
say it won't
where you're
stop.
standing, you can see. Here, this is just easier to reveal the whole thing. First of all, you can see the end of the hallway results in another. Oops, wrong tool. Reveal area.
Ah!
Fruit disappeared.
You went into darkness.
You see the end of the hallway, and you can also see that this basically hooks up with that over here.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing. I have this feeling that we're kind of contained into this squarish area.
So what's the name of the guy we're looking for?
His name is Yusef.
I just
Big
call
guy.
out, "Hey, Yusef, what's up? We're shaking, baby."
You better come on out.
All four cheeks and a couple of chins.
There is another sewer grate at the end of this hallway. Back, the one I just revealed.
Okay.
So like
We haven't
that,
looked in this door over here.
Is that a-
Great.
Or is it a great?
Oh, yeah, right there. Yeah.
There's a little opening right here.
Yep.
We also haven't looked down here.
I think that's a wall.
Or is that a wall? That's
yeah,
a wall.
those are walls.
All right.
Okay,
No,
let's
there's
let's
a grate right there, though, isn't there?
Well,
let's
Yeah,
go
but we
right
have-
there.
okay, so as you're moving by, actually, there is something that occurs. You guys are kind
Okay,
of
great.
shouting to each other and
Okay.
saying, "Hey, we're over here. There's a grate over here. Oh no, wait, there's a wall over here." Out of the water, in the back of this chamber, it comes stumbling this really nasty-looking creature that's essentially made of barbed tentacles and teeth. And
Where?
My favorite.
Out of the
By
pool.
you.
yeah, give me
Oh,
a
okay.
second. It takes me 10 minutes to do anything in Roll20.
Yeah.
You should know that, Tim. It's
Light
yeah.
it up.
this bulbous creature that looks like it's born on 3 legs, and it's got eyes and nose along this really nasty stalk-like thing that's sticking out, and rubbery
Is that an
tentacles
hot
with
yolk?
spiky appendages. And anyway,
Yeah.
and it
Or is it a Neo?
Neo audio.
it comes burbling out of there, and we're gonna need to run and go to initiative.
Yeah.
So did that happen before I moved? You said, right?
As you were moving by, so you can put yourself anywhere within like 15 feet of that
Oh,
entrance.
son of a bitch.
So, yeah, select your token, and
Oh, jeez.
let's do this.
God. they're-
And Roll20 always puts this in an inconvenient spot. There we go. So everyone went. Sort descending. And shock of all shocks, Groot gets to go first.
Holy buckets! Cool. I am going to surprise, surprise. Oh, I need to be bigger.
Oh, you're going to be
Is
a
there a way
snake?
to set that size to
Yeah, you
10
gotta I gotta
feet
change the
tall?
token at some point, but it varies based. Why won't you size? Damn it! There we go.
What's my max hit points?
Why won't you
Which of your tokens is this?
Giant constrictor snake.
Is it in a level group or something?
It's
Oh, you're
in
actually
level 4.
Yep. I will edit that. Remove token. Yes, delete. Select. Let me select your token.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. Okay. Now that should be the default size. I just replaced the default.
60. All right, so that's my. I will move. I can move how far? How far can this guy move? Swim 30, move 30. So let's. I'm assuming I can get right out 10, right? Yep. I'm gonna do that.
Slither right on up.
Yep, and then I'm done.
Okay. Mirror.
And try to shoot at it with my longbow.
Okay. That'll hit.
All right.
Bam.
8.
Okay. Arrow shoots into it. This is like the scene from Lord of the Rings when that tentacle thing comes out of the water, except it's stinkier and has more spines.
Right.
Great.
And you can still move if you want.
Yeah, I just did. I moved across the over to here.
All right.
I'm done.
Then the creature gets to go. It sees this giant snake, constrictor snake, come
Sneaky,
slithering on up.
sneaky.
It's, oh, I can do that. And you hear in your head, Groot, a voice that's really nasty sounding. So I know you're not really a snake.
Good for you.
It's going to make 3 attacks.
3 testicle attacks.
Three. Well, it's got 2 tentacle attacks and 1 bite.
Bitey bite.
So first we'll do a tentacle attack. 12. Does that hit
Nope.
you?
Six.
No. 16,
I-
because that's what I
Oh
got.
yeah, you've got bark.
12 would
skin.
have hit, so thank you.
Yeah.
11's not enough. And you don't have to worry about the grappling because you're large anyway. It will try to bite you though. And that's pretty poor. It can't seem to do much damage to you at all. So it's going to move around you to right there.
And I'm going to whisper, I know you suck, in Slytherin's, well, what's Parcel Tongue?
Parcel
Tongue. You suck too.
You heard that voice in your head, by the way.
Yeah.
But you can think it back to him if you want.
Yes.
Samuel.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you don't
he's
quite have
25.
line. Yeah, you don't quite have direct line of effect on it unless.
Okay. Well, I'm
Yeah.
going to move up to him
All right, there you definitely do.
and slap him with a sword.
Bad,
Or a
Slap
rapier.
him with-
bad Odiug. Bad Odiug.
I'm probably missing.
You hit him, but his natural armor overcomes it. Oops, didn't want to do that. Okay, and then Serendial's up.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over here and then hit him with a chromatic orb if I can. 15.
15 will be enough to hit him.
All right, and I'm gonna power that sucker up. So it's gonna be thunder damage.
Thunder.
21. You've been
Kaboom.
thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck.
Does that move him in some direction or something, or is that
No, it's just thunder damage. Doesn't.
okay? It's
move
not the
him or
actual
anything.
thunder strike spell or whatever that does.
No.
That. Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, he didn't like that. rumbly and is tumbly. Valdry, you get to go.
Valdry is a death to you, you vile abomination, and we're gonna try a guiding bolt.
That's aberration to you. That
Yeah,
definitely hits.
Boom!
Heck him up.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
And
8 radiant.
Sunbeam for Jesus. Probably does not like that since it's so dark down here. All right, so we're back at the top with Groot.
That'll miss.
That would miss.
Ow!
That'll.
That doesn't.
That's
That
better.
will hit.
15 bludgeoning.
Is there a size constraint on who you can grapple?
I have no idea, but it's just.
Isn't it
says
same
start.
size or smaller
Yeah.
Well, his
for
is
grapple?
he is large, and he can only grapple if they're medium or lower.
Oh, really?
So I am huge.
Oh,
So
Well,
I'm
look up
bigger, I'm bigger than he is.
Would it be in
Okay.
the description
Whoa!
for constrictor snake?
then yes, he is. I'm going to assume that you're one size
Is it?
category larger, so you can grapple. So yes, you do 15 bludgeoning, and he is now grappled.
I mean, grappling. The way grappling works in 5e is that it says that the target of your grapple must be no more than one size larger than you. So that's like on a. If you
Yeah,
grapple
but this
on
is
an attack.
this isn't like a regular
So-
grappling action. This is an actual
Yeah.
type of attack. So
Yeah,
um,
so I don't know how that one works in particular, but
yeah, the grappling type.
Well, I got him
Anyway,
apparently.
you got
Yes.
him.
You got
Boom.
him. All right, so then you're going to stay where you're at. Mirror's up.
All right, I'm gonna launch another one, and he's been hit before by a bunch of stuff, so I get my Colossal Slayer too.
I
16.
thought you were going to say Colostomy Slayer. I don't know why. Yeah, 16 is enough to hit him. Hit him with the colostomy bag.
Number 10.
Boom. He probably wouldn't mind all that.
Right.
So he is
Oh,
hit.
lost.
And he gets to go. All right, so he's grappled, but he can still do his attacks. He wasn't getting much success on attacking the snake. So he is going to go after you, Serendil, since you shown some
Isn't he
fight on him.
grappled? No, he's not grappled.
He's grappled.
He's
but he can still
grappled.
attack.
but he can still
It's just,
attack.
his movement speed is 0. That's
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
just
so he's
hovering.
going to attack me. He's got it.
He didn't like your
Dick.
thunder orb thing. So he will first off try to hit you with a tentacle. Yeah, 23.
Ew, it is Hente.
So you go to make actually you are restrained. You are grappled. So 7 bludgeoning and you are grappled.
This is funny.
It's
I'm
grappling on the
him.
grappling.
He's grappling.
He's
for
grappling
real.
him.
Let's make a love chain.
Happening.
A grapple
Let's make a
chain.
giant grapple party. Whee!
It's like
So
Grapple
then he says, "Oh, what the hell?" With his other tentacle, he's going to attack Samral.
yeah, he is.
Ooh, it's
Oh!
like a gr-
Thunk thunk. So you two are both grappled, each for 7 bludgeoning damage.
What did he roll?
23.
Bowser,
Okay,
just so I can grapple you.
I have 24 AC. Sorry.
Oh wait, this
He
damn
drank-
thing isn't even showing
He
my
drank
rolls.
a potion.
It's whispering the rolls. Hang on, I gotta adjust this.
Yeah, we can't see your rolls. at
I'm
all,
sorry.
so-
Yeah, they're there. They're showing up on the stream, but they always whisper. Damn it!
Baldry, come here so I can grapple you.
Never
No.
whisper rolls. Never whisper. Okay.
All right,
so
Serendil, you hold Valdry, and I'll hold Mirror, and
Mhm.
then we'll just
Okay.
have a big grapple.
So,
chain.
A big old grapple
Serendil,
tree.
you are grappled. You took 7 bludgeoning.
Yep.
Samral, you are grappled. You also took 7 bludgeoning. So you are both restrained,
I forget what grapple.
Grapple.
is.
and then
Does
he
it-
gets a
Grapple,
bite.
grapple.
Really
He has to
eat
choose. Oh,
anything.
who to choose? Who looks more tasty, Serendil or Samral?
Oh, you can see that right away?
He gets multi attack.
Or
He
is he
gets 3
just a-
attacks.
Oh, he's just biting. Okay.
Yeah, his
Oh
bite. He's
crap! I get 2 attacks.
okay. So
forgot.
we
Way
can
to
resolve
go.
your attack after his. His-
Yeah.
Actually, no. You can go ahead and make your attack in between his.
All right. I was just gonna go next time, but oh, There we go.
Wow,
Crit.
nice hit.
Holy shit.
20 points of damage?
Yeah.
Wait, why does that double the Colossus Slayer?
I don't know.
Apparently.
Interesting. All right, I'm gonna roll with it. That doesn't seem right to me, but I'll
Well,
roll with it.
Well, it doubles all your dice, right?
Well, yeah, I guess it would. Yeah, okay, yeah, it makes sense. Those are two separate rolls. It's not doubling the result. So you do a whopping total of 20 points of damage.
Nice shot.
Boom.
Yeah, he did not like that. So in retaliation, he's going to try and bite Serendial's head off.
Oh, well, that's sweet. I didn't shoot you.
21.
That'll hit.
Okay, so 9 piercing. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oof.
So now we can see all that.
Yeah,
Just
I know.
FYI.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's how it shows up.
I would say that is not a save, so...
Oh, you
Oh,
used your extra
disease, that's fun.
inspiration. Okay, so you are poisoned until the disease is cured. Basically,
Yeah, didn't you get an? What happened to your extra inspiration for your
I used
terrible
used it.
joke?
I used
Oh, you did use it.
Yeah, he did.
Can
I
I
remember.
can I use mine to save him?
No, you can't.
Uh,
Valiant of you to offer, but no.
worth a shot.
I'm not dead yet.
So
Oh,
yeah,
exactly.
every
So I'm
24 hours.
poisoned until the disease is cured.
Yeah.
Right. So every 24
Don't worry,
hours,
I
your
can
hit
get
point
over- I
max is
can
going to go
cure
down
ya.
by. Every 24 hours until you're cured, the hit point max
Yeah,
is going to
we
go down.
we
by-
have 2 people that can cure you in the party, so
All right.
don't worry.
And yeah, I can do it too.
Oh,
Not worth
3
it.
people that can
And-
cure you.
Well, I can delay. I can't cure.
Oh, I have
And
lesser
so,
rest.
so since you're poisoned, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Great.
Yeah, that's fun.
Great.
So that was
Great.
his turn. He is still
Great.
grappled, so he can't move. So it's Samuel's turn. You are grappled, which does not mean you can't attack, just like him.
It does mean I can't cast spells, though, correct?
No.
Or I
Mm,
do
No.
it at
no,
disadvantage.
you just
No, you
Nope.
can get spells.
unless the
Nope,
spell
you
involves
just
running
have
around.
Speed of 0. Just have a speed of 0. That's it.
Okay. Well, I thought if you were within like 5 feet of someone, you cast at disadvantage, but
If it's a ranged spell, yeah.
Yeah, that's like any
Yeah.
ranged
Yeah.
attack. But you're still free to cast it.
well, so this one's a 30-foot cube within range. But it's on every creature. I'm not gonna cast that. I'm just gonna attack. Whatever.
Tactical nuke.
Rapier. Rapier. Miss.
I cast
Dodge.
rapier. Oh damn it. Yeah.
That went well.
Oh well. You're a little distracted with this nasty barbed tentacle that's wrapped around you. Serendial, you're also wrapped with a nasty barbed tentacle. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna magic
Fire-
missile at a higher level.
Fight it back.
Oh, bing, 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 bing.
So 5, 9, 10, 11, 14.
Okay, 5 Zots from magic missiles. He's looking actually kind of wounded at this point. But he still maintains his hold on you.
He's got a hold on me.
That's what I was thinking too.
Valdry's up.
All right, I'm gonna do a little sacred flame on him. So he's
Scared
got to
flame?
make a DC 14 dexterity save. Would he be at disadvantage since he's grappled? He's not going to be very dexterous, you wouldn't think.
Grappled, speed becomes 0s, can't benefit from bonus speeds. It's nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Nope.
but
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's very different
The
from
grappled
previous
condition
editions.
is, like,
I think it
is
kind of
lame.
it got nerfed a little too much. There, it's a lot simpler. That's for sure. You don't have to look up like textbooks to figure out how it works. But anyway, dex save for him. Does he get a save? Nope. He just gets to make a dex check. He rolled a 2.
So 8 radiant.
Okay, yes, you are just burning holes in all sorts of nasty places. But he is still up. And you can move if you wish. You are not restrained.
Must be nice.
La la la, la la la. I
He just
prance.
dances and
I
taunts us.
prance about. Do 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 do.
I have all 4 of my limbs.
La 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 la.
Does a 13 hit?
13 does not do it. His natural armor
Damn it.
withholds it.
Does not.
Well, I don't do diddly squat.
Come on,
Okay.
man.
What do you want from me? I'm grappling him.
That's true.
So I'm trying to
He's just
figure out
grabbing.
again how this works with these natural grappling attacks. Do you make an attack with the constrict every time, or like with his tentacle? Does he make?
That's the way I take it.
Yeah,
that's the way I take it.
the way
I-
That's why I've been doing it.
Because he's got a
every time I
separate
attack.
like tentacle slam attack, which he can do, but that's not going to work if he's constricting with it. So, okay. So anyway, it's Mirror's turn.
All right. One more.
Drop
shot
him,
here.
mirror.
Remember, I'm gonna take 2 attacks.
11 misses.
So that one not. Yep.
17
There
hits.
we
though.
go.
Hey,
Drop him, mirror.
Oh, he had
Ah.
exactly 10 hit
Yes.
points.
Nice.
damn.
Nice.
The arrow
Good
just
shot,
shoots in
sir.
actually in his mouth, and he just he collapses on the floor. Tentacles are still stuck in you two, but you're no longer restrained. And as his body sags to the floor, emitting a really noisome fart in the process, out of the water come crawling 5 more creatures.
Nice.
Of course.
Heck him
The
up.
fish dudes.
Yeah, and
Light
they're-
them up.
Yeah, they're coming out of the water over here. Oh, come on, let me
Yeah,
select
yeah,
multiples.
yeah.
You killed our dad.
Oh,
You
it's
killed Kenny.
roll 20. Make this less
Damn it.
dramatic. Why don't you? Anyway, 5 creatures. You can tell that these are the Kuotoas, and the
That's
fish
6.
guys are
That's
not
six.
happy that you just killed their pet Odiug.
That's
And-
6, by the way.
6 of them.
Well, yeah, 6 and 5 and the other guy.
Yeah, what he meant was 5 and 1 other one.
And
Oh, okay.
Oh,
and don't forget the map label that just jumped into the wrong layer.
Yes, S3 has entered the
S3 is
fray.
the most deadly opponent of them all. Oh Christ. Anyway, I think this is a good spot to pause. We will pick this up in next session and
All right.
go from there.
Cool.
Okie doke.
All right. Well,
See you
thanks,
guys.
guys. It was a good time.
ya.
Hopefully, Skype
Yep.
behaves a little bit better next session, but still is fun. So, thanks a lot.
All right.
All right,
See you,
guys.
boys.
Yeah,
Have
thanks,
yourself a
guys.
good night.
Have
Bye.
a good one.